I know you guys remember the old cliche from last generation. All Xbox has is Halo, Gears, and Forza. Halo, Gears, and Forza. And I gotta be honest, the second half of last generation, there was some truth to that. The only quality games they had was Halo, Gears, and Forza. Now, don't get me wrong. The first half of the Xbox One generation I felt was amazing as far as software goes. They had games like Sunset Overdrive, Rise Son of Rome, Dead Rising 3, Gears of War 4, Quantum Break. They had some great titles the first half of last generation. But the second half of last generation, it wasn't as good. They had games like Recore, they had games like Crackdown 3, State of Decay 2, Sea of Thieves. Those were the games that PlayStation fanboys made fun of. Now, I am a guy that absolutely loved Recore, and I love State of Decay 2. But, everybody was saying the game graphics was trash, the quality wasn't that great. So those games got bashed. And yes, the old cliche, the only quality games Xbox has is Halo, Gears, and Forza. Now, if you think about Xbox in 2021 and you compare it to Xbox in 2017, it's a night and day comparison. Xbox had 5 damn studios. Now they have 23 studios, and if you want to talk about the teams, they have over 32 teams working on separate games for the Xbox brand. So that's obviously a positive. Now, what I want to talk about was 2021 and the quality games that Xbox first party has released. Of course, Flight Simulator did incredible earlier this year. Now, the game isn't for everybody. I played the game for about 3 or 4 hours and I was kind of done with it, but it was a high quality game. Then you think about a game like Psychonauts 2. Yes, Double Fine is an Xbox first party studio. Even though the game was a multi-plat, and we know why the game was a multi-plat. It was initially a Kickstarter game, and there was a lot of PS4 players that actually contributed to the Kickstarter. So they, of course, had to make the game a multi-plat for those PS4 players. But that game was very highly rated on Metacritic, and it's possible that game could be a Game of the Year nominee. I hope it does, because the game was fantastic. Then we have a game like Deathloop. Now, yes, I know it's a timed exclusive for the PlayStation 5. I get it. But at the end of the day, this game was developed by an Xbox first-party studio, Arcane Leon. So let's let that sink in for a second. Yes, I understand Psychonauts 2 was a multi-plat and Deathloop is a timed exclusive for the PlayStation. But both of those studios are Xbox first-party. And just imagine what they're going to do, because their next titles will be exclusive to the Xbox brand. Whatever Double Fine is working on, and of course, whatever Arcane Leon is working on, is going to be exclusive to Xbox. So then, of course, we have Forza Horizon 5. Playground Games has always been quality. All of their racing games has always been highly rated, over 90 Metacritic. And of course, Forza Horizon 5 is no different. So the quality of Xbox games is going the way we want it to go. This is just the beginning. We know Playground Games, their second team is working on Fable. So just imagine, Playground Games always make quality games in the racing genre with Forza Horizon. Now they're taking some of those same people that made the previous Forza Horizon games, and they're going over to make a massive RPG, Fable. You know this game is going to be quality. Playground Games is quality. And at the end of the day, Playground Games might be one of Xbox's best pickups. Yes, one of their best acquisitions, no doubt about it. So the thing that I really wanted to say, we don't know what Halo Infinite score is going to be yet. We will obviously find out within a month's time. But Xbox quality is going to pick up even more. They have quality studios like Ninja Theory. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, Hellblade 2 is going to be a graphical showpiece. To see what they did with a 20-man team with Hellblade 1 on a $10 million budget, just imagine what they're going to do with Hellblade 2. Those guys are in Iceland. They're trying to make the Iceland map or wherever a cinema is going to be in Iceland as accurate as possible. They're in Iceland doing their research. Project Mara is going to be incredible. All of these Bethesda games are going to be incredible. Starfield, Redfall. I'm telling you guys, the quality narrative, kill it. Just kill the quality narrative. For the longest we heard, Xbox doesn't have any Game of the Year contenders. I guarantee, soon, Xbox will have a Game of the Year contender, possibly this year, with a game like Psychonauts 2. Maybe Forza Horizon 5, but I doubt if they will allow a racing game into a Game of the Year category. Maybe Deathloop. That game was highly rated. So you understand where I'm coming from. The whole Xbox has no quality games narrative. Kill that shit. Kill it. These guys' narratives are slowly just disappearing. All of the narratives over the years. Remember, Xbox games are not exclusive because they're on PC? Well, guess what, you son of a bitch? Guess where PlayStation games are now, right? That's one narrative dead. Xbox has no studios. That's another narrative dead. Xbox has no games. Oh, really? My friend, are you sure about that? That's another narrative dead. And soon, Xbox has no Game of the Year contenders. That's going to be dead. I guarantee it. So that's all I wanted to talk about. It's just the quality of Xbox games is going to get better and better and better. These teams have Microsoft resources behind them. And in the past, it just seems like Xbox had to drop some of these games without these games being completed. A game like Recore was not finished. Do you know how I know it wasn't finished? A year later, they released the definitive version, which was pretty much the whole game, how it should have been released. They was missing an entire robot on Recore when it released. The game wasn't finished, but Xbox had no choice but to release these games because they had no damn games. They released Sea of Thieves with no content because they had to. They would have went a whole year with no games. They released State of Decay 2, buggy as hell, because they had to release it. So you guys understand what I'm saying, but that's not going to be a problem anymore, because the most important thing for a development team is budget and time. And because Xbox has all of these studios making content, they're going to have time. They're going to have time, and these games are going to be quality. Just look at what Perfect Dark. I don't care what people say about the Avengers. Crystal Dynamics is a hell of a development team. They're working on Perfect Dark with the initiative. That game is going to be amazing. So I'm about to get up out of here, guys. It's just, we just have to look at it. Quality. Yes, quality. Xbox games are going to be quality. All right, guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you're subscribed, please hit that notification bell to know what my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.